afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's about 10 to 5 on Friday afternoon, it's Good Friday, and we are in the kitchen, and I thought I would come back and show you Jonty and Pippa in their rompers as I promised, because these rompers are just beautiful. And I'm almost, I think, coming to the end of showing you rompers. This will be romper review number 19, and I think I'll bring Lottie on once more in a sort of a winter style romper outfit. It is getting a bit cooler here, like in the mornings and evenings. The day is not really cold yet, but still I thought that'd be fun, and then I'll just go on to dressing the babies in other things. So let me tell you who you're looking at, just in case you don't know. These are my Twin A and Twin B twins. This is Twin A, and I've called him Jonty, and this is Twin B, and I've called her Pippa. I made them a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I absolutely love these kits. I think they're just the most perfect, most gorgeous kits, and it's wonderful to have them both. And I love dressing them, as you see, in similar but different, seeing as they're a boy and a girl. So I always look out for that sort of style for them. You know, if they're in like baby grows, then they'll be in similar but different baby grows. Occasionally they've worn the same outfit. I think I've got one thing that's the same, and it's a little jumper. What would you guys call it? Pullover? A knitted thing that goes over their heads, and it's in a cream colour. They've each got that the same. And what else? Have they got anything else? Maybe they've got a vintage mothercare nightie that's the same as well. But other than that, you know, I try to dress them in similar but different, as you see. Now I hope this lighting isn't too bad. I've been chasing the sun around the house, but we've ended up back in the kitchen under this fluorescent light. It seems to be the brightest that I can find at the moment. Don't know if you can hear that humming in the background. It's just my oven. I've been playing with cooking. I've made a self-saucing chocolate pudding. Yum. I used to make it for the family all the time, and we call it choc pud, and it often doesn't work, and it often does work. So I've got my fingers crossed for today that it'll work. It's a very simple recipe. It's from my Women's Weekly, the Australian Women's Weekly cookbook from 1973, I think. So it's a very worn book, but it's been very well used over all these years. So fingers crossed, everybody, that my choc pud works. If it doesn't, it will still taste delicious. It's just whether or not the sauce thickens up properly, or, you know, otherwise the cake part's always okay. Anyway, let's get back to the video at hand here. Sorry about that. So let me see, what do I need to tell you? Oh, that both of these little rompers are made by Wedoble. Is that right? Wedoble. Yeah, I think that's right. And they're at least 2 years old. I bought them way before I made Lottie, when I still only had these two. Excuse me. And yes, I was always on the hunt for something cute for them that fitted, and it's really not hard. This brand is a European brand. I'm not sure which country it's from, but the size 0 is perfect for them. You can see there's plenty of room, but they're not big. They're just right on them. But, you know, poor little Jonty, he really needs some extra stuffing. Poor little boy. Don't know what's happened to all his stuffing, but he's not stuffed as well as his sister, and there's only me to blame because I did the stuffing. I don't know if it's compacted over the years, or I don't know. I'll have to do something about that one day. But he looks pretty cute there. He's got a blue mohair pixie bonnet on in a beautiful knitted pattern, and he's wearing little white and blue trim booties that fit him perfectly because their feet are quite little. And let me describe his romper to you. It's made out of a very fine cotton, probably lawn, and it's printed in pale blue and white lighthouses with a few birds flying around and some yachts. And that's about it. And it's gathered around the leg holes, and it's got beautiful little gathers, and it's got a frill collar and puff sleeves, but I think they're masculine enough to look good on him. And as I said, they're a size 0, which I assume means newborn. These babies are probably about 17 inches, I think. I have never measured them, and I feel embarrassed saying that every time, but I never think about it until I'm here and wanting to tell you how long they are. But I think that's what they're meant to be, and they're on the bodies that came with them, or that Bonnie Brown designed for them, let's put it that way. I had to buy them separately, because quite often you get kits that come with the bodies, and that's brilliant when you do that, because then you know exactly what the sculptor had in mind. Anyway, so let me describe Pippa's outfit to you now. She's wearing a pink knitted bonnet and pink little booties, very cute. And so her romper is very fine lawn again, but it's covered in tiny, tiny, weeny, as small as you could probably get, tiny little white flowers all over it. And she has got the same ruffle around her thighs, and the same sort of puff sleeves and a frill collar as well, all in the same fabric. Same with Jonty, his frill collar is the same fabric as the rest of his romper. And that's them, that's what they're wearing. Oh my goodness, what is my camera doing now? You know, it's been really wacko. When I went to make this video, I had to reset the date and the time, and then I had to reset all the other things that I never know what I'm doing. So, yeah, that's what we're up against. Crazy. So while this is working, I'm just very happy. I hope that you're all having a lovely, well, it's probably Friday when you see this. It's towards the end of my Friday. And I hope you have a peaceful day, everybody. It's a very significant day for Christians, and here it's a very quiet day of the year anyway, and then it's super quiet because of our friend the virus. Has made everything very, very quiet and peaceful. I'm not complaining, I've really enjoyed it. It's been wonderful. I've been communicating with my children and cooking and watching a bit of stuff on television, and I've been working on Corvin. I'm doing all his varnishing layers. He's looking fabulous. So the next step will be his hair, which might be probably not tomorrow, which is Saturday, probably, or Monday, I guess. I'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I'm excited to get him going. He's looking fantastic. The varnish just brings everything to life. I just always amazed by that, absolutely amazed what the varnish does. It gives such depth to the paintwork. It brings it out and gives it depth, and it's just beautiful. It's my favourite thing to do, is put the varnish on at the end. I know that's a bit weird, but it just makes such a difference once you put that onto the vinyl. Anyway, my darling friends, I hope that you're all okay, that you're looking after yourselves, wearing your masks if you have to head out. I think gloves are good too, in case you forget to wash your hands when you first get back in. But just don't reuse your gloves. Just use them for that one, whatever you have to do, and then throw them away. And yeah, so everyone, take good care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time with Lottie in a slightly warmer style romper. And that might be the end of Romper Review, for now at least. All right, everyone, I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.